brother, to mock. If you did, you'd be the fool I always took you for.
I believe that before the universe was darkness, and it has survived.
What's gonna happen?
When Thor, The Dark World hit theaters in 2013, it marked the second solo adventure for Marvel's God of Thunder, following the introduction of Thor in 2011. Directed by Alan Taylor, known for his work on Game of Thrones, the film aimed to expand the cosmic side of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, while deepening the emotional stakes for its characters. The story picks up with Thor, played by Chris Hemsworth, struggling to maintain peace across the 9 realms following the events of the Avengers. Earth has returned to relative calm, but a new threat emerges from the shadows in the form of the Dark Elves, led by the ancient and vengeful Malekith, portrayed with cold menace by Christopher Eccleston. These villains seek the Aether, a mysterious and powerful weapon that predates the universe itself, capable of plunging all realms into darkness. Thor is forced to reunite with his brother Loki, the trickster god played by Tom Hiddleston, who has been imprisoned following his past misdeeds in Asgard. Their uneasy alliance forms one of the central dynamics of the film, blending humor, tension, and a grudging familial loyalty. The film's narrative is anchored by Thor's struggle to balance duty, love, and family. Jane Foster, played by Natalie Portman, is drawn into the conflict when the Aether takes residence within her, making her a key target for Malekith. This connection between Jane and Thor drives much of the emotional weight of the film, as Thor must protect her while confronting cosmic forces far beyond Earth. The movie also explores Thor's complicated relationship with Loki, whose cunning and unpredictability constantly shift the balance between ally and adversary. Their interactions provide some of the film's most memorable moments, blending dry wit, tension, and occasional poignancy. The stakes are personal as well as universal. Thor's journey is not only about defeating a powerful enemy, but also about learning to navigate the moral ambiguities of leadership, sacrifice, and trust in a universe filled with gods, monsters, and interdimensional peril. Visually, Thor, The Dark World sought to distinguish itself with a darker, more gothic aesthetic compared to the first film. The Dark Elves realm, Svartalfheim, is depicted as a desolate, shadow-infused landscape, emphasizing the looming threat of Malekith's plan to envelop the universe in eternal darkness. Asgard, in contrast, remains a realm of grandeur and light, with sweeping architecture and ethereal golden hues that underscore the mythic scale of Thor's home. The film also features several large-scale set pieces, including battles across different realms and the climactic confrontation in London. The integration of CGI and practical effects was aimed at creating a sense of immersive spectacle, from the energy of Thor's hammer, Mjolnir, to the destructive power of the Aether. While some critics found the visuals compelling but occasionally uneven, the film undeniably expanded the MCU's cosmic mythology and provided fans with new dimensions of Thor's world to explore. The supporting cast adds further depth and humor to the story. Stellan Skarsgård returns as Dr. Erik Selvig, the astrophysicist whose knowledge of interdimensional phenomena remains crucial to understanding the Aether. Kat Dennings also reprises her role as Darcy Lewis, whose sarcastic commentary offers a grounding, comedic perspective amid the grandeur and chaos. Idris Elba's Heimdall continues to serve as the vigilant guardian of the Bifrost, blending stoicism with quiet heroism, while Ray Stevenson's Volstagg and Zachary, Levis Fangel provide additional Asgardian camaraderie. Together, these characters create a sense of continuity with the larger MCU, bridging the cosmic stakes of Thor's journey with more relatable, human elements that anchor the story emotionally. Even with its focus on epic battles and world-threatening events, The film attempts to maintain a sense of character-driven storytelling through these interactions and relationships. At the heart of the movie's conflict is the Aether itself, which is later revealed to be one of the 6 Infinity Stones, tying Thor, the Dark World, to the broader narrative that would culminate in Avengers, Infinity War, and Endgame. This revelation retroactively elevates the importance of Thor's battle against Malekith, framing the events not just as a standalone adventure, but as a piece of the larger puzzle in the MCU's overarching storyline. Malekith's motivations, rooted in ancient hatred and a desire to return the universe to primordial darkness, contrast with Thor's more optimistic and duty-bound approach, creating a clash not just of power, but of philosophy. Their conflict drives much of the tension, with Malekith's cunning and ruthlessness challenging Thor in ways that test his strength, strategy, and moral compass. The film's action sequences are designed to blend character-driven stakes with high-energy spectacle. Thor's confrontations with the Dark Elves showcase his combat prowess, the destructive potential of Mjolnir, and his evolving leadership abilities. The climactic battle in London emphasizes Thor's willingness to fight for both the realms and the people he loves, blending urban chaos with otherworldly powers. Loki's role in the resolution adds a layer of unpredictability, highlighting the complex interplay between heroism and deception. While some critics noted that the pacing occasionally faltered and that the villain was underdeveloped compared to the central heroes, audiences generally appreciated the film's commitment to blending emotional arcs with spectacular action. The humor, often derived from the tension between Thor's earnestness and Loki's sly manipulations, provides levity amidst the darker narrative tones, making the story accessible while retaining its epic scope. Music and sound design also play a key role in shaping the film's tone. Composer Brian Tyler provides a score that builds on themes established by Patrick Doyle in the first Thor film, while introducing darker, more foreboding motifs that mirror the film's narrative and visual shifts. The use of orchestral swells, thunderous percussion, and ethereal choral elements amplifies both the grandeur and the tension of the story, from the quiet, intimate moments between Thor and Jane to the full-scale cosmic battles. Sound effects emphasize the impact of Mjolnir's strikes, the destructive power of the Aether, and the unique atmospheres of each realm, contributing to the immersive cinematic experience. The film's approach to audio-visual storytelling helps convey the stakes on both personal and cosmic levels, reinforcing the dual nature of Thor's journey as both a hero and a protector. Upon release, Thor: The Dark World received mixed to positive reviews. While critics often praise the chemistry between Hemsworth and Hiddleston and the film's expansion of the MCU's cosmic elements, some argued that the plot lacked cohesion and that Malekith was not as compelling a villain as other Marvel antagonists. Nevertheless, the movie performed well at the box office, earning over $644 million worldwide and cementing Thor as a key figure in the MCU. Fans appreciated the balance of humor, character development, and action, and many viewed the film as a necessary bridge between the Avengers and later ensemble stories. The post-credits scenes also teased larger implications for the MCU, particularly regarding the Infinity Stones, signaling Marvel's long-term narrative planning and commitment to interconnected storytelling. The film's production involved elaborate set design, extensive visual effects, and international filming locations, including scenes shot in London, Iceland, and the United Kingdom. Costume design for Thor, Loki, and the Dark Elves emphasized both mythology and practicality, blending traditional Norse motifs with cinematic flair. Makeup and prosthetics contributed to the otherworldly appearance of the Dark Elves, reinforcing their alien and sinister presence. The collaboration between directors, writers, designers, and visual effects teams was central to realizing the ambitious vision of the Nine Realms and the cosmic stakes of the story. These production elements collectively aim to immerse audiences in a universe that felt both fantastical and grounded, maintaining continuity with the first Thor while expanding its scope. Character development remains a core focus throughout the film. Thor confronts challenges not only on the battlefield, but also within his personal relationships, particularly with Jane and Loki. Jane's role as both love interest and inadvertent carrier of the Aether gives her agency in the narrative, highlighting the stakes beyond physical combat. Loki's duplicity adds layers of moral ambiguity, forcing Thor to navigate trust, betrayal, and familial loyalty. The film's exploration of these dynamics underscores Marvel's interest in blending superhero spectacle with human emotion, providing viewers with a story that operates on multiple levels. While the narrative occasionally leans heavily on action, these character-driven threads provide grounding and emotional resonance amidst the chaos of cosmic warfare. Thor, the Dark World, also sets the stage for Thor's subsequent evolution in the MCU. By the end of the film, Thor has learned valuable lessons about leadership, sacrifice, and the complexities of family and friendship. Loki's ambiguous fate leaves room for future appearances, while the broader implications of the Aether as an infinity stone foreshadow the universe-altering events to come. The movie balances standalone storytelling with connective tissue to the larger cinematic universe, ensuring that Thor's journey feels both personal and epic. Its place in the MECU is solidified as a bridge between early Earth-centric stories and the broader cosmic saga, establishing themes, characters, and stakes that resonate across multiple films. In summary, Thor, the Dark World expands the Marvel Cinematic Universe in both scale and emotional depth. With Chris Hemsworth and Tom Hiddleston leading a talented ensemble, Alan Taylor's direction, and a story that blends mythology, romance, and cosmic conflict, the film continues Thor's journey while connecting to the larger narrative tapestry of the MCU. Its combination of humor, action, visual spectacle, and character-driven storytelling makes it a significant chapter in Thor's arc and in Marvel's cosmic mythology. While it may not be the most critically acclaimed Marvel film, it provides essential context for future events, explores the complexities of heroism and family, and delivers an experience that balances epic battles with human emotion, solidifying Thor's place as one of the MCU's most compelling and enduring characters.